Hey Lions fans, it's the voice of Georgian Court University Athletics, Andrew Bern, welcoming inside the Lions Den for the first time, new head softball coach Jake Salvatore. And Coach, thanks so much for joining us.
No problem. Excited to be here.
Let's talk a little bit about your background. You're no stranger to the CACC last couple of years with Georgian Court rival Caldwell. How much does that help you get acclimated to Georgian Court?
It helps me a lot. It helps me understand the conference better and what type of athletes we're looking for when we bring in recruits.
You mentioned recruits. What specifically are you looking at to get Georgian Court back on track?
Athletes who are going to buy into to Georgian Court and buy into my program and the beliefs that I have for our softball athletes, and obviously top-notch athletes.
What have you learned thus far about the CACC through the eyes of coaching at Caldwell and just how tough this league is?
It's a tough conference, but it's winnable. Caldwell went from getting bounced in the first round of the tournament last year to making it to the championship game this year, and not many changes in their roster. A few minor additions really led them to the top this year, so it gives me hope that we can make some strides towards getting to the conference championship in a short time.
What should fans look at most from a Coach Salvatore-led squad? What's your coaching philosophy?
We're going to have fun, and you're going to see that on the field. The athletes are going to have fun. They're going to enjoy being out there, and that usually leads to more wins.
You worked a lot with the catchers at Caldwell. You have a strong background as well with the pitching. How do you look to bring that to Georgian Court? Over the years, Georgian Court has had some strong pitching. They've struggled of late inside the circle. How do you try to get them back on top?
First is hiring a top-notch pitching coach as the assistant. That's first and foremost. Catching is going to be the second. There's the second most important people on the field. So developing catchers is going to be a huge part of our program, and it should be the highlight of our program.
You come into a unique situation with no season last year for Georgian Court. Does that actually work in your benefit to kind of put more of your fingerprints on this program?
Absolutely. A huge freshman class, and it's my first time being with them and their first time being with me. It's almost like a blank canvas where I'm not working against somebody else's training.
Fall ball right around the corner. How do you use that to gear up for the spring season?
We got some tough competition on the docket. We have two community colleges, Mercy and Brookdale, that both won like 45 games last year, and we got a tough Division I opponent in UPenn for right off the bat. So it's a strong introduction for our freshmen to welcome to college, and it sets the bar high for where we need to be in the spring.
You also have some coaching experience at Montclair State. How do you draw on all this taste of New Jersey when you're out recruiting?
I gained so much from Coach Kubica at Montclair State, and she trusted me to go out and recruit, and I was able to make a lot of connections with high-level people and organizations. So I'm going to draw on those connections that I made at Montclair State and at Caldwell to really help the recruiting process.
Coach Salvatore, the new Georgian Court head softball coach, thanks so much for surviving your first taste of the Lions Den.
Thank you.